Oh, this is on. All right, cool. We are live. Hello, Facebook, YouTube, and now Instagram. Welcome back to another Make Dinner with Me. I'm your coach, StephRElle. I help moms lose weight, feel confident in their bodies, and make delicious meals. Oh boy, I'm getting a kiss. Thank you, baby. All right, so what's on the menu today? So I have my meal plan that I did 2 weeks in advance. And you can see my kids doodled like all over it. They see anything that is mine laying out and it's like, hey, let's doodle all over it. But anyways, I could see it and what we're doing. And on the menu, I had some Asian fried rice and we make sticky chicken. So I was going to do that. But today's just been one of those days. And so I want to speak to the heart of the moms that are following me and how many of you know and understand what one of those days is. So for today, we had a lot going on with homeschooling. I had some business calls back to back, and kids were very, not just energetic because they're energetic all the time, but a lot of sibling rivalry. So, one didn't want the other one playing with their toy and one stole it from the other. And it was just a lot, to the fact that like my brain was like, I can't compute. I don't respond anymore. And a saying that I often say with my family, and you might hear me say it quite often, is that I don't have the bandwidth for it. And what I mean by that is there are times where we just don't have the energy. We don't have that mental load to really like think about the situation at that moment. And we need to pause. We need to breathe. We need to kind of get that space to really make a good decision, not based on anger, emotions, and so on and so forth. So because of that, I texted my husband right away as I was feeling this. And I said, I don't have the bandwidth today. So instead of going into a little more of a complex, that meal I can probably whip up in about 40 minutes and it wouldn't be such a big deal, but I didn't want to think too much about mealtime today. And so I was like, we're making burgers and fries. Let's just make it simple. And who doesn't love a good burger? So I use the Bubba burgers for me, the turkey burgers, and then there are a couple of beef ones here that my husband's a little bit picky on which ones we get. These ones are from Aldi's, and then I got this one at Walmart the other day, and he liked them. So I'm just going to throw a few of these in, and usually for fries, if I want to go and make them homemade, I will. But again, one of those days, so we're going with something that is store-bought. I got the waffle cut fries. But maybe they think it's cool because it's like waffle. But I also have these because I don't think I have enough of those. So I bought this recently, and these are seasoned fries. So we're going to throw them in the air fryer that I have behind me. You might have seen my air fryer before. It's on the island there. And yeah, we're going to throw those in because those take quite some time. Let me see. What does this say on here? Air fryer instructions. Perfect. 400, 12 to 18 minutes. I'm going to throw those in and set the timer. Sometimes you just got to have something that you can just throw in and say goodbye. Leave that going. Now for the burgers, I'm going to turn my camera this way because for some reason the lighting is just not the greatest at the angle that we were at. So now it's better. I am making for myself because I do tend to eat on the lower side of carbs, not like super low. I've done super low in the past, but just like carb conscious, I want to say, for myself. So I don't do the potatoes. So I wanted to do my squash, but it's been in the fridge for so long and it's going to take forever to like cool down and for me to cut and cook. And I was like, all right, nope, not something that I can do quickly. This is quickly day. So let's focus on something that we could do quickly. So I got a couple of zucchinis here from my fridge, and I'm going to make zucchini fries for myself. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Fabiola. How are you? Oh, I didn't connect my chat on. OneStream here. I'm using OneStream over on Facebook and YouTube so that we can be on multi-platforms. The only problem I have with Instagram is that Instagram is more, it leans to the long vertical video, whereas on OneStream or when I'm on my laptop, it's horizontal. So it's better for Facebook and YouTube. So that's why I'm using two different. You're tired today. Well, girlfriend, as I was just saying before you hopped on, I am a bit tired, but it's just been one of those days for me where it's like, you know, if you can talk to a girlfriend, someone that thinks like-minded or has a like-minded lifestyle, you know, when you say that to someone, they're like, yep, I got you. I know exactly what you mean. So it's been one of those days for me. And today I am spent. So I am spent. So we're doing something easy. We're doing burgers and fries. I'm doing regular fries for husband and kids, and I'm doing zucchini fries for me. So to do this real quickly, I'm not going to do the meat just yet because one, I just pulled it out of the freezer, and two, I just want to get these out of the way. I got my crumb mixture here. So I'm going to stick that in a bowl, and I have an egg. And the other bowl, I don't know if you can see the egg. The egg's gonna like slip out if I try to turn it. So one of the beauties, and you'll always hear me talk about planning because a plan that's not laid out is setting you up for failure. And if you are on a weight loss journey, you want to make sure. What the heck? Oh wait, it's the wrong kid. You want to make sure you have a plan for where you want to go. All right, so for me, I am an avid planner. And so I did 2 weeks in advance. Today was supposed to be Asian rice with sticky chicken, but I am swapping that for burgers and fries. I had burgers and fries for Friday. So one of the great things about planning is that you don't have to be so strict where it has to be exactly what you put on that day. But you use it as a tool. So, you know, you're not stressing out. You're not, you know, being drill sergeant for it. It's a tool to help you. Oh my goodness, this girl is lathering me in kisses today. For you to have something to go to be confident in what you're doing, to not be stressed out, and you can flip flop the days. I mean, I do that all the time. All right, we need a knife here to chop these up. I don't know if I'm gonna be good at chopping them long ways, but I want to try to do them long ways. I've done them like circle. You know, like a circle fry, but I don't know. I'm just feeling like I want it to be long ways today. So let's try and see if I can do it any justice.
Circle like a happy face.
Circle like a happy face?
Yes.
Well, I can't make these into a happy face, but we can see what mommy is capable of.
Yeah.
So I cut the ends. I'm trying to cut down the middle. So far, so good. Let's see if I could continue doing that.
Mommy.
It might be a little thick, but that's okay. As long as we get the long effect. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of the long. So this is pretty long. I'm probably going to cut this in half, but not too bad. They are thick. If you want them thinner, then you just do what you feel like. I don't want them thinner. I like to have it thick. All right. So we got some sort of fries here. Maybe I'll cut that in half. The light is like overexposing, but I'd rather the light than be in the dark. All right. So I cut it in half. And now it looks like this. So it looks a little more fryish. That's one full zucchini right there. I don't think I need more than that. I grabbed 2, but I'm the only one that's going to be eating this. So I don't need to. I can put that other one back. because this is going to be enough. Kiara, what are you doing, child?
I'm kissing you.
Why?
Because I love you.
I love you too. This is out of the blue, girlfriend. All right, so almost there. Almost done with these fries. Then we're going to dip them. Once I have them all dipped and coated, then I can start on the burgers. As always, those that are watching,
I like people.
I love to hear from you, so feel free to talk. Comment in the comment section. Let me know what you're making tonight for dinner. Share some inspiration for others who are watching. All right. This is, I think, all set. At least for me, that's a good amount.
Yummy.
Yummy.
I will do tea one.
No. This mommy's going to make it into a fry.
Fine,
Fine, eat it. I'm going to take a screenshot right now. All right, cool. Now, time to coat. So I'm going to, usually I put a little bit of milk in here to thin it out, but I don't care today. All right, so I just threw a few in the egg mixture, and I'm going to throw it in the breadcrumb mixture. Then I need to get something to put it on. And since my air fryer is being taken up from the other fries, I'm gonna put it on a baking sheet. Gotta get 2 air fryers, I guess. Especially when I'm doing this. All right, so as it's coated, I'm going to stick it on. Excuse you, child. And it doesn't have to be perfect, honestly. Excuse you. Okay. We heard you, child. Okay. So Melissa says, Mom never sits, same, never stop running, even at work. Yeah, that's the truth for sure. That's why you have 2 air fryers. So Melissa has 2 air fryers. Unicorn? What? We don't have unicorn air fryers.
I just want unicorn.
You just love unicorns.
But we don't have unicorn air fryer.
We don't have a unicorn air fryer. You are a riot. I don't think they have unicorn air fryers. Nope.
Yes. I want you have a unicorn air fryer.
Daddy's home.
Daddy!
She makes me laugh. She makes me crazy, but she makes me laugh too. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Thanks for joining live. All right. I thought I was going to have enough of the crumbs, but I don't. So might have to improvise. Because I don't think I have all the stuff that I have, or I don't really want to make it again. Right this second. It might take a while. But so far, this is what we have on our baking sheet. Hold on, baby. Mommy's left.
Daddy said tomorrow probably he can go to
So this is what we have so far on the baking sheet that I have here. It's actually a pizza pan. Not really a baking sheet, but I'm using it as a baking sheet. So what I might do is grab some almond flour real quick and just season it for the rest of these because I have quite a bit left. Now, I just want to encourage you guys as you're watching, maybe coming on for some inspiration of meals. Maybe you're on your own weight loss journey, or health journey, whatever it may be. I just want to encourage you as you come to these lives to always feel free to ask questions in regards to any of those things, because I am here for Q&A as well. All right, I'm going to put this sucker away, grab some of the flour that I want to use, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just need to make a little bit more for the rest of that zucchini. We're ready to stick that in. And it's not all the way up to the temperature it's supposed to be, so I'm still making good timing. Okay. Trying to copy real good because they use like protein powder in their batter. Not batter, what's it called? Crumbs, coating? Yeah, coating. So that's what I just did. And time for seasoning. I'm going to keep it simple. Italian salt and garlic. Simple. I always just eye it, honestly. Maybe half a teaspoon of each. That's another thing I wanted to address on these lives. The lives, yeah, in essence, can be sort of like a cooking show, but it's not meant to be just about the food. Like it can give you ideas about your own dinner meals in the future or whatever. But I'm here to kind of just help you with encouragement, with tips on weight loss and health and confidence. And I'm not, it's not a cooking show, basically. So don't want to think that, like, you know, I'm going to be setting out recipes for everything. Most of the time, these things that I'm making are by eye, like by memory. Not really following a specific recipe for much of the things. So, I mean, if there's something you want to try and you could kind of try to follow from what I did in the live, then be my guest. But that's not what the sole purpose of these lives are for. They're not so that I give you a recipe each time, or sometimes I'm just doing something and I want you to come along with me as I'm making it. Kind of similar if you ever watched another influencer or specialist where they say, oh, get ready with me, and they're just, you know, picking out an outfit or putting on their makeup or whatever, and they're not telling you how to do your makeup or how to pick out an outfit. They're usually just talking about something in their industry. And so that's kind of how these lives are set up. It's so that you can come along with what I'm doing and maybe get some tips and inspiration and try out what I'm doing. But I want to help you on your journey of weight loss. And if you're following me, that's most likely that most of the people are looking for, or some sort of health journey. And so I'll talk about specific things in those topics. Just wanted to clear the air on that because like one or two people reached out in the DMs for a recipe, and I'm like, the recipe for the live, I couldn't begin to tell you like the steps because I just did everything by memory. Didn't follow a recipe. So yeah, that's it. So this is going to come out a little differently because it's a total different mixture for the crumbs, the breadcrumbs. So I'm going to show you the difference on my sheet, just so you can see for reference And then I'm curious to see the taste difference. Oh, now the oven's ready. So yeah, just today's topic, I want to talk about the fact that today was one of those days and I wanted to make something quick. Honestly, I don't put the pressure on myself to always have it right, to always be perfect, because nobody's perfect. And one of the things is, like I said, being honest. Honest with yourself and honest with your spouse, honest with your kids, which is exactly what I exercised today. I told my husband, like, it's one of those days, it's really hard. My mind is spent. And for dinner tonight, I'm making burgers and fries. I legit sent him a text saying that I was honest with him. I was honest with myself to say, like, even though I had something else planned for today, sometimes things don't always go as planned. And I'm okay with that. In the past, I wasn't okay with that, because I wanted things to be perfect. And if things weren't perfect, then that meant that I was a failure, that I can't do things. And that's far from the truth. And then honest with my kids too, because even though they're little, they need to understand that sometimes mommy's just not at her best right now. Like, it's been a hard day, it's been a long day, and I don't want to blame you. It's mommy's problem. Like, mommy has to learn to cope and work through these hard days. They happen, and they can happen few times, oftentimes, it depends, right? But too many people, especially moms, fall into that perfectionism state where it's like, I want things to go this way, because if it doesn't go this way, I do feel like a failure. I do feel like I'm not doing my part. I do feel like I could do better as a mom. And I think that we all could do better, but that doesn't mean that we're not trying our best and that we're completely failing. It's the awareness behind it that makes all the difference. When you're aware of, like, how you're feeling and how you're responding to your family and how you're making things a little harder on yourself than you need to make it hard on yourself, it actually activates this ambition in you to make tomorrow a better day, or write down some of the things that you need to work on and focus on those things to improve. When you're not aware, when you're not constantly making like that mental check, or even saying at the end of the day, what things didn't go the way that I wanted to do, right? Like, what things didn't go according to plan, and then saying, okay, well, I remember that before that, this is what happened, and that's why I felt that way. And now I'm going to, either pray about it. That's one of the things that I definitely exercise, is pray, especially when I fall short. But some people can do other things that they feel connected with, like meditation or even journaling. When I find that when I write things down, it's not a matter of writing them down so that they can be read, by someone else, by yourself, but it almost produces like a release in your spirit to be like, okay, I laid that down and I'm not holding on to it anymore. Even, I don't know if there's a word for it, but writing it down and then like crumbling that paper up and throwing it in the trash. Like, that's another way to just have that type of release, to be like, okay, this is things I struggle with. I prayed over it. Now I'm releasing it. God, you're in control, because I can't be in control, not without you. And so those things have been super, super instrumental in me being able to keep my mental health in check, to keep my spirit in check, to grow in faith, and to be able to work on the goals that I have for myself, the things that I want to achieve, the dreams that I want to have. If you are new to following me either on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, 3 places that I am right now, You may not know that I went on my own weight loss journey, and 3 years ago, 4 years, 3 years ago. I can't do math. 2021, we're in 2024. Yeah, 3 years ago. And I lost 76 pounds. But that journey that I took when I lost that weight, number one, wasn't easy. But number two was something that I dedicated myself to be like, this is it. Not going back again. Because all throughout my life, that was my MO. Like, that was the thing that I just kept going back to. Was like this weight loss roller coaster, gain, lose, and I just would continually perpetuate this this dislike about myself, like hating myself, not feeling pretty enough, and X, Y, and Z, all the things that we could say about ourselves. And so when I in 2021 decided to like lose this weight, I said I'm gonna forever lose this weight, and praise God, I have, and it's not by my might, but through Him and His power. So, anyways, I just want to encourage you that whatever you're trying to work on, it can be your own mental health. It could be, being happy with who you are, being happy in the body that you're in. You are more than capable. You are more than capable. It starts with awareness. That's the biggest key word I can give you today. It starts with awareness, and then moving forward from that. So I'm gonna stick these in, but let me show you real quick how they're different. So the darker ones are the ones that I had pre-made. The breadcrumb is kind of clumpy, but I think because I got some egg in the mixture, so that made it clumpy. But this is the one that I had made, I forgot, a week ago maybe, when I had made the Chick-fil-A, the faux copycat Chick-fil-A one. So I had a little extra, put in a little Ziploc baggie, stored it away. So that's that. This one is just, it's like an almond flour mixture and unflavored protein powder. So that's what the lighter one is. Okay, sticking that in. And then the other fries dinged. I'm going to check on those. But I do need to start cooking the burgers. Now, everybody likes their burgers all different ways. So I'm not about to teach you how to cook your burger. Because that's one of the things that I can be totally transparent about and honest about. I am not the best person at cooking beef. I'm not. And like, the thing is, I usually cook beef till well done. I've always done that. But my husband does like having it, what is it called? Medium? Is it medium well? And so like, if somebody asked me, hey, cook my burger medium well or medium rare or whatever, I just couldn't. I don't know. I have no idea how to do that. So these burgers are going to be cooked well done, especially for the kiddos. And then the turkey burger is easy because it's not beef. It's turkey. So those are going to be cooked all the way through too. And that's pretty much it for today's Make Dinner With Me. Hope you got some inspiration and insight from today's live. And if you feel that somebody personally that, has, oh my gosh, here comes another kiss, has had trouble with self-worth, confidence, feeling like, nothing is ever enough because of how they look and how they've just been on this perpetual weight loss roller coaster, like I mentioned I was on, please send them my way. Please share my socials, these live, because those are the people I want to reach. I want to be able to impact and change people's lives through my own testimony and through helping them also get the results that they desire, because it's totally possible. I've worked with many women on their weight loss journey that's lost 10, 20, 30 pounds and more. And, I want them not just to lose it, but to keep it off like I have for the past 3 years. So I hope this was inspirational to you. And I look forward to looking at the comments after this live for those that are watching the replay.
unicorn.
If you do want to know more about unicorns, apparently, about what I do, what I did specifically to lose the 76 pounds, how I work with my clients, and how I can do this for you too. I'm holding a 3-day event on November 18th. It's going to be a live event over on Zoom, and it's going to be full of content, and it's also free. So comment below 3-day event if this is for you, or if you know somebody. Tag them in the video, and then they can also sign up for it, and I will send the link. All right, last kiss. Say goodbye to everybody because we're going bye-bye. Have a good day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for another Make Dinner with Me, and God bless. Bye.
A unicorn.